What really sets them apart? How can they have those unique moments and then even have that crowning unique moment? So what about this? How about an example of this in the hospitality industry? One that we all play with. I'll show you a picture of the model. But this is the performance model to create these unique moments. We have to identify the opportunistic moment. We have to deliver it with a unique gift of ourselves. And then we truly have to appreciate and recognize it when it happens in our own lives and our own business and when others would share that with us. So here's that moment. This is Jack. Jack's a bellman, and he's a bellman at one of the major hotels by the Anaheim Convention Center. Last I was there, multiple years back, was there speaking at a conference, a little bit nervous because when I walked in, I'm in the hotel trying to check in, and I couldn't find my laptop cord. And it was one of those where I'm struggling in the lobby a little bit, and Jack must have noticed because he came over to me. He's like, "What's up? What's wrong? Can I help you?" I'm like, "I can't find my laptop cord." He's like, "Oh, don't worry." And you probably know this. He goes to the security desk, kind of the bellman's desk, and there's tubs of chargers and cords and all these different things. And we couldn't get one to work. We were plugging them in. We got something to fit, but we couldn't get the battery charger to change. Or the battery meter, I should say. It didn't go up. So we go down to like the tunnels of the basement of this hotel. And now there's like these big tubs in the security office of just chargers and all kinds of stuff. And we couldn't get any to work. This man was determined. He says, "Come on, follow me." We go back up. I'm still carting my bag around with me, right? He says, "Wait right here." He disappears. And a few minutes later comes out. He's jingling these keys. And I'm like, what's going on? He's like, "Well, come on. There's a Best Buy not too far. We'll go find a cord for you." I'm like, "Serious?" He's like, "Yes." So we jump in the hotel card and we go to the Best Buy. We were there like 15 minutes because he refused to leave before he saw my battery meter actually go up 3%. He wanted to ensure that it worked, which was pretty cool. We get back in the car, we're driving back, and I learn about Jack. We're just talking. And I learned he was a single dad. He has a daughter. He loves to play drums, likes jazz music. It was just a cool moment. It was just someone who went so out of their way to make sure that my needs were met. And when we get back to the hotel, how does a bellman make most of their earnings? I had $40 in my wallet. I felt so bad and so thankful. I'm like, boom, here. That's what Jack, thank you so much. He's like, "Mr. Pets, it's too much. It's too much." I'm like, "Really? Can you imagine somebody saying that?" I'm like, "It's too much." And I'm like, "No, take it. I'm out. And I did the event. Everything went fine. It was a great event. I leave the next day and I'm checking out. And there's an envelope at the front desk when I check out. It was from Jack. Little note inside and said, "Mr. Pets, it was a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for staying on our hotel. I told you it was too much." And there was a $20 bill. Can you imagine? You want to talk about a simple moment that was significant? He impressed me with the first part of the trick. He impressed me by being so dedicated. But to leave that one crowning, "no way, do it again" moment, there's a lot of hotels in Anaheim. I've been back many times since. And you can imagine where I stay every time, whether it's the conference is there or not, unless I'm mandated to stay someplace else, I go see Jack because of those moments. What's the performance model that you use? What are those elements? How can we identify the moment? How can we deliver it with a little uniqueness of ourselves? And how can we really recognize and appreciate those who do the same thing? Give them that sense. And I know you're thinking, okay, we're not traveling right now. What are simple moments today? I think simple moments today are understanding. It's perspective. It's patience. It's kindness. Those are the simple moments that we can really share. Relationships are not something that we conquer. They're a series of simple moments that matter to the people that we serve.